Good afternoon, it's Trediberri Green, DBGitalia, Friday the 5th of July 2018. I've come to Torriglione in the village of La Mora. I've come in search of Nicola Oberto of Trediberri. And here in the unico Rocca dell'Annunziata, I've come to catch up, find how the year's gone so far, find out how we're doing. And here he is. Da-da-da.
Hi
Ciao
guys.
Nicola. Ciao.
So you're asking me how has been the vintage
How's
so far?
How's it going? Yeah, I don't know why I'm
It
speaking
was
to him.
really, for me, was one of the
2018, 2017.
2017 was so easy. It was strange because it was really dry, but it was so easy. And instead now it's so
Easy because
easy
there were
because
no
was
treatments.
no treatment. Yeah, really we were really low in treatments, and no rain. But was on the other side. Okay, so it was really dry. No rain, and after May, we didn't have any drops of water, and so we didn't have to treat against mildew, nothing.
Right.
Instead,
so it was
this
a
year,
very clean,
yeah,
clean
very
harvest.
clean. Yeah,
And the yields in
the yields
2017
were
how
much lower,
Lower.
about 20% lower.
Okay.
But the tannins were riper than we thought.
Right.
On the
So
Nebbiolo.
that was a surprise.
Yeah, it was a surprise. And actually,
how's the acidity?
acidity was, yeah, we harvested in Rocca dell'Annunziata on the 14th of September.
Okay.
So in order to keep the acidity high, because we
Okay.
didn't want to drop.
Okay.
And we
That
still
was
have about
so-
580.
So a month early, basically.
Yes,
Bob.
yeah, 1 month early. Yeah. There's people, there are people
So
harvesting
almost
here
a
in Rocca
word
dell'Annunziata.
show. Almost words here.
Vorsi was 28th of August,
July.
but but of course,
No.
his concentration and he wants to, of course, he needed to,
So he was
to harvest earlier and
Sure.
yeah, another style, another idea.
Yeah, of course.
But it was really a strange vintage. This year instead is much trickier.
We had a great winter though. We had a good winter.
Fantastic winter with a lot of snow and
Yeah.
a lot of rain. So below there's a lot of rain. But then the problem was May, basically. The problem was May because May was one of the rainiest wettest, yeah, of the history, and so it rained for hours, 6-7 hours, then for 8 hours sun,
Yeah.
and then rain for other 8 hours,
Yeah.
and then sun,
Okay.
and then it's not something that, if it happens in July, there's no problem. In August, even no problem.
Right.
If it happens in May when its flowering is there,
Or just before flowering.
or just before flowering, is terrible because then we have to treat. During flowering, if you treat with copper, we burn everything, and so you know that we are organic certified. So because of that, we cannot go beyond the 6 kilos of copper per hectare.
Okay.
And you can understand that at the end of May, we were 3.8 kilos of copper already sprayed.
Right.
And so when we started to finish the rainfalls, we said, okay, now let's wait a bit. The sun is here, so we thought that we overcame already the worst. And instead, we undervalued a bit the power of fungus of downy mildew. And now I'm here to present you Peronospora. If you want.
Oh.
So what is Peronospora? Look. So this is Peronospora in the cluster.
Okay.
So.
Got it? Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, we're there.
Okay.
Peronospora.
So this one is burn. Okay, this one is a burn. But then this one instead is Peronospora already at the last step. Okay.
But that means a lower yield.
Yeah, of course, it's a natural green harvest. Actually, this one instead is Peronospora at a early phase.
Yep, sure.
And then it dries out. It dries out like this.
So it's quite easy to spot.
Yes. Okay. It's not gonna be a big problem. The problem is that when you see a cluster with a bunch with Peronospora, is really bad, and so people here.
So you've got one which was being as it went hit, and then you've got one which is.
And they're next, no? And so you don't know how. So you can see here as well,
And what, Nicola, what would happen if you just left this bunch with this would have just dropped off?
Yeah, exactly.
So it is
it's going to be just an ugly
It doesn't
bunch.
look great, but actually
no. And luckily, this year is an abundant vintage because of the water that was in winter. So it's really abundant vintage. The problem is that we're not going to green harvest at all this year because Peronospora did for us. So it's
it means less work
yeah,
for you.
exactly. We
More
saved
time
more time in the beach in Maldives. Yes, exactly.
Well,
Instead, for example, another disease, if you want, because we are here, Esca, the other big problem of.
Okay, let's do the
so
whole...
instead, this is the famous Esca. So it's technically it's a apoplectic disease of the vine. Actually,
Apoplectic.
yeah, apoplectic, and is a sort of viruses
Okay.
that takes the
It hits. Am I right in thinking more Barbera than Nebbiolo?
No,
But there.
actually,
now it's-
Sauvignon I
it's
think
the-
is the most
It's got
Nebbiolo,
there's a weakness for
yeah,
Sauvignon.
yeah, and
Okay.
people say that is because of the prune. When if you should clean the scissors every time you cut.
Yeah.
Maybe because of Esca, for example, in Loire, many people are using now the Poussard cut, the
Okay.
Poussard pruning. But
Okay.
you know, this is just, and this vine is gonna die. So we're
Right.
gonna cut, and we're gonna see if there are some shoots starting from the bottom in
Sure.
order to take it back.
Because how
But,
old is that been?
this one is 89, so it's not so old.
Well,
Down
still.
is 61.
And
But,
how are the 61?
The 61 instead they're
They more resilient?
yeah, I think they're more resilient to
'Cause
Esca.
they're-
Yeah, I don't know why. Many people say that also Esca can be something made in laboratory in the green nelle serre,
Yeah, it's a
nei
clonal-
vivai,
it's
nei
a
vivai.
clone-
Yeah,
it's a
maybe it's a
clonal
clone
thing.
issue. I don't know, but
Too much
yeah,
production.
but you can see, no, this one
Okay.
is it's Peronospora as well. So this is
Okay.
the latest phase of Peronospora.
You're a great
okay?
ambassador for
Yes,
Peronospora.
yes, and you know, my mom doesn't care about Peronospora itself for the damage. Cares about what our neighbors say about us that we are not able to, and I usually answer.
Because you're organic certified?
Yes,
Nicola.
so
Let's cut
this
to
is
those
part of
out.
the risk,
So
no?
is this year? Does that mean you lose? If you have, are you going to have to lose your?
No.
No.
We're gonna do
Because you're using too much.
exactly. This year was too abundant, and so we're gonna.
No, but if you have
No.
you used too much copper.
No,
then?
no. We are 4.5, so we're gonna stay below 6. And
Okay,
then
but
the rule is about 6 kilos, but on the average of 5 years. So it's
Okay.
1 year is 8
Okay.
and 1 year is 4, then it makes the
Okay.
average. But however, this year then now is not a problem at all.
No. Okay.
The only thing is really the ugly bugs.
Yeah, it's the look, but
yeah.
we don't really care about the look. It's the taste, do we?
So no, and then
taste.
our sleep.
How you-
Sleep was a bit. Our sleeping was a bit bad in the last
Oh.
2 weeks, but now
Oh,
we are.
Nicola. You
so,
look okay on it.
Of course, I'm fat, so
And,
you know.
no.
Okay.
Ok, Nicola,
Ciao.
grazie mille. Ciao
Ciao.
ciao. Ciao.